आप देख रहे हैं STV लद्दाख, आवाज घर घर की।
अस्सलामुअलैकुम सर। सर जहांगीर बारामूला सर आपने
to commence the program. Esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I request all of you to please welcome virtually at play the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Shri Justice Surya Kant, and the accompanying eminent dignitaries on to the dais. May I humbly request Honorable the Chief Justice of India and the eminent dignitaries on the dais, the dignitaries at Kargil on the dais, the dignitaries of the dais here in Kargil, as well as in Leh, as well as all respected participants to please rise for the national song to be followed by National Anthem. I request everyone to please take your seats. The inaugural play unveiled by honorable dignitaries to mark the inauguration of the new District Court Complex Kargil reads, District Court Complex Kargil inaugurated by Honorable Mr. Justice Surya Kant, Chief Justice of India, in the august presence of Shri Vinai Kumar Saxena, Honorable Lieutenant Governor UT of Ladakh, Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Palli, Chief Justice High Court of J&K and Ladakh, Honorable Mr. Justice Mohd Yousuf Wani, Administrative Judge for District Kargil, and Honorable Companion Judges of High Court of Judge Kargil, Shri M.K. Sharma, Registrar General High Court of J&K and Ladakh. 3D video of the District Court complex for the Honorable Dignitaries.
Welcome to the District Court main building, Kargil. In this walkthrough, I will briefly explain the interior layout and spatial organization of the building. We begin from the main public entry, which is located centrally on the north side of the building. A separate entry for judges is provided on the south side to ensure privacy and security. As we enter the building, we first arrive at the security and screening room, which ensures the safety of all visitors and staff. After passing through the screening area, we step into the main corridor, which serves as the primary circulation space of the building. Immediately to the right of the screening room, a reception area is provided for visitors and litigants. Further along the right side of the corridor, we find a court hall, a child care room, separate toilet blocks for boys and girls, and ramp access to the upper floors, ensuring accessibility for all users. On the left side of the corridor, there is another court hall, along with a vulnerable witness courtroom. This side also includes separate toilet facilities, a clinic for medical attention, and front office room for the District Legal Services Authority. Now entering the courtroom, the space is centrally organized with the judges' bench placed prominently at the front to ensure authority and clear visibility. Lawyers' tables are arranged in front, while public seating is provided behind them for smooth circulation. The courtroom is directly connected to the judge's chamber for quick and secure access. A personal assistant room is attached to support the judge, and the chamber also includes a private retiring room. A separate circulation path for judges ensures efficient movement. A similar layout continues on the upper floors with additional facilities. Now we move to the conference hall located on the upper floor of the building. This space is designed for the administrative and collaborative functions of the court. Overall, the building includes 6 courtrooms and 1 vulnerable witness courtroom designed to ensure efficiency, accessibility, and a dignified environment for the judicial process.
I, on behalf of the Honorable High Court of J&K and Ladakh, extend my warm greetings to all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a matter of great honor and pride that on today's occasion of the inauguration of the District Court Complex, the dais is most graciously graced virtually from lay by Honorable Shri Justice Surya Kant, the Chief Justice of India, Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Union Territory of Ladakh, Shri Vinai Kumar Saxena, Honorable Shri Justice Arun Palli, the Chief Justice of High Court of J&K and Ladakh, Honorable Shri Justice Sanjeev Kumar, Honorable Shri Justice Srimati Justice Sindhu Sharma, and Honorable Shri Justice Shehzad Azim, Judges of the High Court of J&K and Ladakh, Judge, High Court of J&K and Ladakh, and Administrative Judge of District Kargil. At lay, we also have virtual gracious presence of Madam Sangeeta Saxena, spouse of Honorable the Lieutenant Governor of UT of Ladakh, and Madam Ritu Palli, spouse of Honorable the Chief Justice of High Court of J&K and Ladakh. In Kargil, on the dais and Session Judge Kargil, Sri Riyaz Ahmed Khan, President Bar Association Kargil. Of the days, here in Kargil, we have august presence of Dr. Mohammad Jafar Akhund, Honorable Chief Executive Councillor and Executive Councillors of LAHDC Kargil, Shri Ali Mohammad Mazaz, Honorable Chairman Hajj Committee UT of Ladakh and members, Shri Bashirul Haq, Administrative Secretary, PWD, Hospitality and Protocol Estates, Information and Public Relation, and Shri Quresh are virtually present. August presence of Shri Akhon Asghar Ali Basharat, recipient of Padma Shri for his distinguished service in the field of literature and education. Shri Rakesh Kumar, Deputy Commissioner Kargil, Shri Rajesh S. IFS APCC of the CWLW UT Ladakh, Shri Nitin Yadav, Senior Superintendent of Police Kargil. Virtually we have presence of Shri Faizan Nazar, Chief Directors of various. We have here with us Brigadier Ashish Anil Joshi, Commander of 121 Brigade and officers of the brigade. Brigadier R. Oberoi, Chief Engineer BRO and officers of the BRO. Shri Abdul Muttalib, Chief Engineer PWD and R&D, President and members of Bar Association Kargil, eminent national and state awardees, as well as prominent citizens of District Kargil, officers of the Armed Forces, BRO and Air Force, officers of the District Administration, Police, Prosecution, officers of Ladakh University, principals of colleges and schools, as well as officers and officials of District Court, Kargil, and PLVs of District Legal Services Authority, Kargil. Last but not least, we have friends from the media and other respected participants. Before proceeding further, I would take a moment to express that the District Judiciary and District Administration Kargil, as well as Bar Association Kargil, have prepared mementos as a token of love, respect and gratitude for the dignitaries, but due to the unfortunate cancellation of physical conduction of today's program, the District Judiciary, the District Administration and Bar Association Kargil would request the honorable dignitaries to please make it convenient to give them time to present the commentaries at leave.
Personalities Yousuf Wani, Hon'ble Judges of High Court of Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, Justice Arun Palli, Hon'ble Judges of High Court of Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, Chief Executive Councillor Kargil, Chief Secretary Ladakh, Ladakh, UC Opening of Principal Judge Kargil, Member of the Bar, ladies and gentlemen. सबसे पहले तो Hon'ble Chief Justice of India कांत साहब का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ, दिल से आभार व्यक्त करना चाहता हूँ कि उन्होंने हमारे छोटी स्टेट के लिए 3 दिन से ज़्यादा समय हमें दिया, जो वास्तव में उन्होंने बहुत मेरे पास अल्फाज नहीं है कि उनका कैसे शुक्रिया अदा करूँ, लेकिन मैं इतना कह सकता हूँ कि आज जो हम कार्गिल कोर्ट कॉम्प्लेक्स को अभी आपने इनॉग्रेट किया, एक ऐतिहासिक ओकेजन है और ये सच है कि हम सबको वहाँ मौजूद होना था, लेकिन मौसम का मिजाज जरा कुछ अलग ही था जिसने हमें वहाँ जाने से रोका। लेकिन इसके पीछे भी मैं कह सकता हूँ कि एक बहुत बड़ी ब्लेसिंग्स है। वो इस वजह से कि मुझे मालूम है कि हमारे ऑनरेबल CJI साहब जल्द ही दोबारा लद्दाख में फिर आएंगे और एक बार हम फिर उनको वहाँ कार्य में लेके जाएंगे। मैं ये भी कहना चाहूँगा कि शायद मेरे लिए कारगिल पहुँचना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा है। 2 बार मेरा प्रोग्राम कारगिल के लिए बना, लेकिन मैं वहाँ नहीं पहुँच पाया और इस बार मेरा प्रोग्राम इस तरीके का ही बनेगा कि मैं वहाँ पहुँच सकूँ। मैं बहुत कम शब्दों में अपनी बात को कहना चाहता हूँ कि आज जो कोर्ट बिल्डिंग का इनॉग्रेशन हुआ है, ये सिर्फ कोर्ट बिल्डिंग नहीं है, बल्कि जस्टिस डिलीवरी सिस्टम का एक बहुत बड़ा सिस्टम हमारे सामने इनॉग्रेट हुआ है। और कारगिल के डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जितने भी केसेज होंगे उनको वहाँ बहुत अच्छे ढंग से टैकल किया जाएगा। वहाँ कुछ जजेस के लिए बहुत अच्छा कॉम्प्लेक्स है, वहाँ सारी सुविधाएं मौजूद की गई हैं उनके रहने के लिए, लिटिगेंट्स के लिए सारी सुविधाएं मौजूद की गई। वो इस तरीके से देखा। मैं लद्दाख की गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से ये अश्योर करना चाहता हूँ CJI साहब को और लद्दाख हाईकोर्ट को कि हमारी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की तरफ से जब कभी भी किसी भी चीज की जरूरत होगी, हमारा एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन हमेशा खड़ा है और हमेशा वो हर सुविधा देने की कोशिश करेगा जिससे कि हम लद्दाख में हमारे जो रिमोटेस्ट एरिया में जो लोग रहते हैं उनको जो जस्टिस है उनके हुए। ये आज का ऐतिहासिक दिन लद्दाख के लिए हमेशा यादगार बना रहेगा और मुझे यकीन है कि आने वाले समय में हम इस तरीके के और प्रोग्राम करेंगे जहां लद्दाख के डेवलपमेंट में हम सब मिलकर एक साथ करेंगे। कल ऑनरेबल CJI साहब ने जो मेन के अंदर डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट का इनॉग्रेशन किया वो अपने ही उसके बाद बिल्डिंग थी और मुझे यकीन है कि यहाँ जो लोगों के मसले हैं, अरुण ने बड़ी इसी बात भी कही थी कि हमें ये सिर्फ फाइल ना करने पड़े और उनका हल हम आपस में बैठ के कर लें, ये बहुत अच्छी बात होगी। और मैं समझता हूँ कि कारगिल में भी और लेह में भी जो हमारे CJI साहब ने सलाह दी है उसको हम मानकर केसेस को जो भी मसले हैं उनको हम आपसी समझौते के साथ बैठकर सुलझा लेंगे, प्रयास करेंगे। इन शब्दों के साथ एक बार फिर CJI साहब का धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ जो आए और आशा करता हूँ कि उनका जो नेक्स्ट मीटिंग होगा उसमें हम फिर कुछ न कुछ ऐसा बड़ा करेंगे जो हमारे विचार की बहुत ऐतिहासिक है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thanks a lot, sir, for sharing your positive energy and uplifting presence in the district. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now have the profound honor to request Honorable Shri Justice Surya Kant, the Chief Justice of India, to kindly deliver the inaugural address on this occasion.
Yousuf Wani, Administrative Director of District Kargil, District CJI Inaugurates, and other distinguished judges from the High Court of Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, Lieutenant General Surya, General Officer Commanding Open Court, distinguished senior army officers, Chief Secretary CRC Inaugural, Sri Mukesh Singh, Director General of Police, Sri Sharma, Registrar General of the High Court of Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, Srimati Honorable Principal District and Section Judge, Shri Sheikh Khan, Joint District Judge Kargil, Judicial officers of the Session Divisions of Leh and Kargil, the Deputy Commissioner, SSP and other dignitaries from the Ladakh administration and functionaries from the Ladakh State Legal Service Authority, Brigadier Joshi and other senior army officers who are presently present at Kargil to grace this occasion. Very dynamic young president of the Kargil Bar Association, Shri Kant, his members of the executive, other of experience, and very distinguished members of the Kargil Bar Association. Among us, we have very distinguished presence of Shri Mohd Saxena, Shri Committee, ladies and gentlemen, friends from India. It is my pleasure to be with you all today on this momentous occasion for the inauguration of this new district court complex at Kargil. With this event, we breathe new life into the promise of access to justice to the people of Kargil and the Union Territory of Ladakh. As Honorable Lieutenant Colonel pointed out, yesterday we had the privilege of inaugurating the district court complex at Leh, along with a state-of-the-art building of the Ladakh State Legal Service Authority. To witness the strengthening of judicial infrastructure across both Leh and Kargil within the span of 2 days is deeply heartening in a union territory as remote and geographically demanding as Ladakh. Such developments are not routine, they are transformative. For the signal that the justice system in our republic is not distant or theoretical, but present, growing, and ever responsive. Therefore, that the Constitution does not remain confined to books or courtrooms in metropolitan cities, but finds expression in our remotest regions. On a personal note, with respect to Kargil, the memories, the sacrifice and continuity, I must say that it occupies a very special place not only in my heart, but in the consciousness of our nation as well. Of course, the events of 99 are etched deeply into our national memory. The names of Tiger Hill, Tolorin, Usoko Valley are no longer just places on a map. They are enduring symbols of courage, sacrifice and national resolve. They remind us of what it means to stand firm in the face of overwhelming odds, and they also always command our deepest respect and gratitude. And being here in Ladakh, one cannot help but feel a deep sense of humility as if the quiet resolve of those who lay down their lives for our great and grand republic still lingers in these mountains. That sacrifice was not momentary. It became part of our foundation upon which our country stands today, strengthening not only our borders, but the spirit with which we endure and move forward as a nation. And yet, I believe, Kargil cannot remain only a place of remembrance. It is also a place of history, of community, and of great aspirations. Long before it came to be known across the country, it stood as a meeting point of cultures and roots, a place where journeys converged and lives were built. Today's occasion reminds us of an equally important responsibility, namely that Kargil must not only be remembered in moments of conflict, but strengthened in time of peace. Two institutions, such as the one we inaugurate today, we reaffirm that the same nation which honors sacrifice will also stand steadfast in serving its people with dignity, continuity, and justice. In a region such like this, where mountains define movement and winters reshape daily life, access to justice cannot be taken for granted. As you all are well aware, for months at a time, the roads are cut off, entire area becomes difficult to reach, villages remain distant not only in kilometers, but in accessibility. A litigant journey to a courtroom here is therefore not a routine step, it is an active effort of patience and often of quiet determination. It is precisely for this reason that judicial infrastructure in Kargil carries a deeper meaning. It is precisely for this reason that judicial infrastructure in Kargil became imminent and the old court complex required to replace with the latest infrastructure. A court here is not merely a place of adjudication. It is a reassurance that the law will not remain out of reach simply because the referee is unforgiving. That the Constitution does not receive where the terrain becomes difficult, and that justice, even here, will remain present, accessible, and alive. This new district court complex is not just an expansion of space, it is an expansion of capacity, of dignity, and of readiness. It reflects the understanding that justice must be known alongside the society it serves. If I may end on an important note, Ladakh is often described as a cold desert, a landscape vast, stark, and at times unforgiving. And yet, even in deserts, there are those spaces known as oases, spaces of relief, of restoration of life. I believe that the new district court complex will become such a place where those who feel unheard can come and can be heard, where those who feel burdened can find resolution, where those who arrive with uncertainty can live with clarity and hope. This may therefore be not taken as just be a building. It may well become the first place where people will feel that the law stands with them. It is also important to acknowledge the human efforts that sustain justice in a place like Kargil. The judicial officers and staff serve here in the conditions that are not so easy. Far from families in a challenging climate, working with limited resources, and yet carrying the responsibility of upholding the rule of law. Their work deserves not only recognition, but the full support of infrastructure that enables them to serve with efficiency, dignity, and care. I hope that every litigant and every lawyer who enters this new complex will see in its more than just courtrooms and corridors. I will especially thank the Ladakh administration for providing all this infrastructure which was extremely in need of for the people, for the consumer of justice in the Kargil region. Now these people should see that it's a reflection of the state's commitment that justice will not remain distant, that it will not remain delayed, and that it will not remain inaccessible. I therefore congratulate the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, the Ladakh administration led by the distinguished Lieutenant Governor Shri Saxena, the Chief Secretary, the other officers of the administration, and most important, the bar of the Kargil. The young President, आपने बहुत जज्बात में एक बात कही, आपने एक शेर भी पढ़ा, आपको लगा होगा कि शायद ले आकर के मैं आपके पास नहीं आ पाया। ये यकीन मानिए, आप हमारे दिल में बसते हैं। कारगिल की जनता, कारगिल का हर इंसान हमारे लिए इतना ही महत्वपूर्ण है जितना भारत का कोई भी और इंसान। हम आपकी कदर करते हैं, आपकी भावनाओं की इज्जत करते हैं और आपको विश्वास दिलाता है कि कभी न कभी जैसे लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर साहब ने कहा है तो हम जरूर कारगिल एक बार आने का प्रयास करेंगे और हमें पूरा विश्वास है आपका प्यार, आपकी मोहब्बत हमें आकर्षित कर लेकर जाएगी। आप सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं आपके नए कॉम्प्लेक्स की। थैंक यू वेरी मच। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
India, Honorable Mr. Justice Surya Kant. His Lordship was very keen and interested and rather all the arrangements were in place for His Lordship's physical inauguration of the court complex over here in the auspicious presence and company of His Excellency Honorable the Lieutenant Governor of UT of Ladakh, Shri Vinai Saxena ji, and the Honorable Chief Justice of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir, and the other companion judges of the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir. But this decision of inauguration of the court complex was taken at the last stage upon consideration of the weather advisory and the opinion of the experts of the meteorological department. So we are mindful that His Lordship, Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Surya Kant ji, His Lordship is, we are mindful His Lordship is presiding over this function in the auspicious company of the Lieutenant Governor of UT of Ladakh, Chief Justice of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir, and the other companion judges. My Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Surya Kant, Honorable the Chief Justice of India, His Excellency Honorable the Lieutenant Governor of UT of Ladakh, Shri Vinai Kumar Saxena, Shrimati Sangeeta Saxena, First Lady of UT of Ladakh, Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Palli, Chief Justice of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, the Honorable Madam Ms. Ritu Palli, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar, Judge High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Executive Chairman, J&K Legal Services Authority, Honorable Ms. Justice Sindhu Sharma, Judge High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Executive Chairperson Ladakh Legal Services Authority, Honorable Mr. Justice Shahzad Azim, Judge High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, my sister and brother judges in the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Dr. Muhammad Jafar Akhun, Honorable Chief Executive Councillor, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council Kargil, Shri Ashish Kandra, Chief Secretary UT of Ladakh, Shri Mukesh Singh, Director General of Police UT of Ladakh, Secretary Law UT of J&K Ladakh, UT of Ladakh, Shri Basirul Haq Chaudhary, Administrative Secretary UT of Ladakh, Principal Chief Conservator of Forests Ladakh, Shri M.K. Sharma ji, District Kargil, President Bar Association Kargil and all the esteemed bar members, Chief Information Officer Kargil, Shri Koran Singh, Assistant Registrar cum Private Secretary, Supreme Court of India, and all esteemed guests and invitees. I feel immensely privileged and honored for getting this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh to the honorable dignitaries and all the esteemed guests, invitees, the officers of all the departments of UT of Ladakh, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council Kargil, and also to the District Judiciary Leh and Kargil for their active involvement in the happening of today's historical event of inauguration of the new district court complex at Kargil. Kargil, a land known for its rich culture, has witnessed a gradual yet determined journey in the development of its judicial institutions. It is noteworthy that Kargil was created as a separate district in 1976 alongside the Leh. Even then, from 1976 to 1986, judicial administration in the twin districts of Ladakh was managed by a single district and sessions judge who used to serve 6 months at Leh and 6 months at Kargil. Till today, the district court complex Kargil, situated housed in the government building at Baru, this day has turned into reality the dream and ambition of the people of Kargil in general and the members of the legal fraternity in particular, with the coming up of a beautiful and spacious court complex over here. A big chunk of land approximately measuring 45 canals housing the new court complex at Kargil, came to be acquired for the purpose as a result of great endeavor and thoughtful planning of some great persons, and involves the active cooperation of our army. The foundation stone of this complex was laid down on 16th of April 2023 by Honorable Mr. Justice Pankaj Mittal, Honorable Judge, Supreme Court of India, in the august presence of former Chief Justice of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Honorable Mr. Justice Tashir Abistan. The coming up of this new complex has incurred a cost of about 62 crores. This new complex is designed to be a modernized, comprehensive judicial township. The main court building has 3 floors, and each floor houses 2 full-fledged courts with modernized facilities. ADR center, lawyers' chambers with common bar room and canteen, the prosecution building, the staff quarters, the residences of judicial officers, the conference hall, vulnerable witness room, and the security bar is in the same complex. The court building is easily accessible to the specially abled persons and has sufficient number of washrooms for the litigants. Out of 6 number of sanctioned courts in the District Kargil, 3 courts, that is Court of VDG Kargil, CGM and Special Mobile Magistrate, are stationed at the district headquarters and will function in the new court building. Besides this, complex also accommodates the office of Secretary Dalsa Kargil. This huge complex also reserves the provision for accommodating the more courts like District Consumer Forum, Family Court, Traffic Court, etc. A happy and a prosperous society is possible only when there is rule of law and protection of the rights of the people as per the law. Judiciary, which occupies a place of preeminence in the constitutional setup of our country, is entrusted with the protection of the constitutional and other legal rights of the citizens. A vibrant judiciary equipped with infrastructure on modernized lines is needed for better administration of justice. Judiciary has to keep pace with the development in the society. I, at the very outset, take the privilege to pay my respectful thanks and gratitude to His Lordship Honorable Mr. Justice Surya Kant, Honorable the Chief Justice of India, for sparing his valuable and precious time out of His Lordship's busy schedule in accepting the invitation of our Honorable Chief Justice in connection with the inauguration of much awaited new judicial court complex at Kargil. We have no words to thank Your Lordship for being virtually present with us on today. We also pay our sincere thanks and gratitude to His Excellency Honorable the Lieutenant Governor UT of Ladakh, Shri Vinai Kumar Saxena, for his auspicious virtual presence over here despite his busy engagements. We thank you, sir, for your full cooperation in the celebration of the event. We also pay our respectful thanks to the First Lady of the UT of Ladakh for her virtual presence on the occasion. Our special thanks and respectful gratitude for our Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Palli, and respected Madam Miss Ritu Palli. Our Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Palli, is the main person behind behind the scene, and it is really the outcome of his endeavor, experience, thoughtful planning, and patient labor that new District Court Complex Kargil has finally come up as a reality immediately after His Lordship's taking over as the Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh High Court. We thank you, Lordship. My sincere thanks also for Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar, Judge High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Executive Chairman J&K Legal Service Authority, for His Lordship's virtual presence and active role in the event. I pay my respectful thanks and gratitude to Honorable Ms. Sindhu Sharma, Judge High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Honorable Administrative Judge for District Day and Executive Chairperson, Ladakh Legal Services Authority, for her august virtual presence and the active role played in the celebration of the event. My thanks to my brother, Honorable Mr. Justice Shahzad Azim, for his virtual presence and his active role in the event. I pay my respectful thanks to my sister and brother judges who have individually and collectively played their active role at all levels to see the court complex being inaugurated today. I pay my special thanks to the worthy Registrar General of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and his team of officers in the registry for their untiring efforts. I pay my respectful thanks and gratitude to the Chief Secretary and Director General of Police, UT of Ladakh, for their full cooperation in the celebration of today's event. Our special thanks also go to PWD R&B Department, UT of Ladakh, being executive agency for the project, which has worked dedicatedly for completion of the project at an earliest. We thank Administrative Secretary PWD R&B UT of Ladakh. We also thank PHE and PDD departments for their ancillary role. We are thankful to Honorable Chief Executive Councillor Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council Kargil, Dr. Mohammed Jafar Akhund, and team of his Honorable Executive Councillors, General Officer Commanding 14 Corpus and 8 Mountain Division Commander, Commander 121 Brigade, and all ranks. Chief Engineer, Border Orders Organization, all Administrative Secretaries, Deputy Commissioner Kargil and his team of officers, Senior Superintendent of Police Kargil, and all ranks, Chief Engineer PWD and his team of engineers, Directors of different departments, Officers of Intelligence, in charge University Campus Kargil, Principals of various colleges and schools, media persons, members of Hajj Committee, President Bar Association Kargil, and all the worthy members of the Bar, Chief Information Officer Kargil, Municipal Committee Kargil, Chief Medical Officer Kargil, for their kind cooperation and presence on the occasion. I also pay my respectful thanks and gratitude to everyone present on the occasion whom I have not named due to time constraint. I once again thank you all. Jai Hind.
एसएसपी साहब
सीसी साहब कहाँ? सीसी साहब बोला। डीसी साहब कहाँ गए? डीसी साहब चले
रिकवरी सिस्टम जो एयर जो यहाँ से गर्म हो जाएगा वो बाहर ठंडा हो भी जाएगा, बाहर पे ठंडा जो है वो गर्म हो जाएगा। एयर सर्कुलेशन जो है वो इस टाइप से है सर कि हीट लॉस ना हो। तो बाकी यहाँ पे 2 लिफ्ट है, हमारे पास स्टेयर है, 2 स्टेयर्स हैं और एक रैम है सर विजिबल के लिए। टेक्टाइल टाइल्स लगे हुए हैं ताकि ब्लाइंड लोगों के लिए गाइड कर सके प्रॉपर तरीके से सर। सही है सर। ग्लोव लगे हुए हैं सर और हमारे पास कैल्शियम
ये स्टेडियम का चैम्बर है, ये इजलास है।
रिटायरिंग रूम विंडो हमारी के लगा रहे
वेटिंग रूम है सर, वेटिंग
साहब आप देखिए
बाहर और अंदर का जो हीट डिफरेंस है वो एग्जॉस्ट एयर में वेस्ट का होकर वो और ये साउथ फेसिंग बिल्डिंग का जो फेस है वो साउथ फेसिंग किया हुआ ताकि विंटर में साउथ का सन रेडिएशन का भी एडवांटेज हो, प्लस फिर फ्लोर हीटिंग भी सिस्टम लगा हुआ है।
उस साइड है, उस साइड।
नहीं, सबसे पहले तो मैं जुडिशरी को हमारे जिसके क़यादत हमारे चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया कर रहे हैं सूर्य कांत जी, वो उनको तशरीफ़ लाना था यहाँ पे तो मौसम की ख़राबी की वजह से, और हमारे ऑनरेबल एलजी साहब को भी तशरीफ़ लाना था, और ऑनरेबल चीफ जस्टिस जे.एंड.के और लद्दाख हाई कोर्ट के बाकी जजेस को तशरीफ़ लाना था, वो नहीं आ पाए। तो अभी वर्चुअली ये पूरे बिल्डिंग का इन्होंने इनॉग्रेट किया। तो मैं इस सिलसिले में पूरे हमारे करगिल के अवाम को और ख़ासकर जुडिशरी को मुबारकबाद देना चाहूँगा कि एक स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट जो एक बहुत अच्छा यहाँ पे जुडिशरी का बिल्डिंग बना है, तो इसमें हमें उम्मीद है कि जो यहाँ के लोगों को और ज़्यादा डोर स्टेप पे इंसाफ मिलेगा। प्लस हमने ऑनरेबल चीफ जस्टिस के सामने मेमोरेंडम भी लिखा था जिसमें हमने 3 चीज़ें ही रखा था उनके सामने। मगर बदकिस्मती से वो यहाँ पे तशरीफ़ नहीं ला पाए। उसमें सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट हमने ये किया था कि जे.एंड.के एंड लद्दाख हाई कोर्ट का एक यहाँ पे सर्किट बेंच कायम किया जाए, क्योंकि यहाँ से करगिल से हमारा श्रीनगर भी 200 कुछ किलोमीटर है, तो लोगों को वहाँ पे किसी केस के सिलसिले में जाना हो तो स्टे करना पड़ता है और काफ़ी ख़र्चा होता है। तो डोर स्टेप पे अगर हमें इंसाफ देना है तो ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि करगिल में एक सर्किट बेंच जे.एंड.के हाई कोर्ट का एक कि करगिल में एक लॉ यूनिवर्सिटी रखने का और लॉ यूनिवर्सिटी रखने के क़याम करने का कहा था, ताकि हमारे जो यंग बच्चे निकल रहे हैं तो उनको ग्रेजुएशन लॉ में ग्रेजुएशन कर सके और लॉ में हमारा जो ये पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन जो पीजी वगैरह करते हैं वो कर सके। तो ये 2 रखा था। और तीसरा हमने रखा था कि हमारे करगिल मतलब खासकर लद्दाख और करगिल के लिए जुडिशरी में एक वो रखा जाए, जुडिशरी में एक क्या कहते हैं कुछ % हमारे लद्दाखियों के लिए रिज़र्व किया जाए, क्योंकि लद्दाख फार ऑफ एरिया पे है, तो यहाँ पे दूसरे जो हिंदुस्तान के बाकी लोगों से कम्पीट करना थोड़ा हमारे लिए मुश्किल होता है, इसलिए हमने ये 3 डिमांड रखा था। थैंक यू।
मन्नास को आम तौर पर और यहाँ के लीगल फ्रेटर्निटी से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले लोगों को ख़ास तौर पर मुबारकबाद देना चाहता हूँ कि आज ये एक यहाँ के लिए एक तारीख़ रकम हुई है, जो करगिल के ज़िले में नए कोर्ट कॉम्प्लेक्स का आज इफ्तिताह हुआ है। ये सचमुच में एक जुडिशल टाउनशिप है और ये कोर्ट कॉम्प्लेक्स मॉडर्नाइज्ड फैसिलिटीज़ से लेस बना हुआ कॉम्प्लेक्स है। इसमें बहुत गुंजाइश है। आगे अगर और भी अदालतें सैंक्शन हो जाएगी गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से तो वो भी इसमें अकोमोडेट हो जाएंगी, क्योंकि ये अदलिया जो है ये हमारे आईन में एक अहम मुकाम रखती है, क्योंकि अदलिया का काम है लोगों के हुकूक, अपने शहरियों के हुकूक का तहफ़्फ़ुज़ करना। क्योंकि मैंने अभी भी अपने खिताब में बताया कि एक माहौल में तभी तरक्की हो सकती है, तभी खुशहाली हो सकती है जब अमन हो। और अमन कब हो सकता है? जब कानून की बालादस्ती हो और लोगों के, शहरियों के हुकूक की पासदारी हो। लिहाजा जो अदलिया है, अदलिया इसी से मुंसलिक है। हमारा काम है कि लोगों के, शहरियों के हुकूक की प्रोटेक्शन करना। अगर किसी की हक तलफी हो जाए तो वो ज़रूर अदालत के पास आकर अदालत का दरवाज़ा खटखटाए चाराजोई के लिए। तो इसलिए ये जो अदलिया का निज़ाम जो है ये काफ़ी अहमियत का हामिल है। तो इसलिए आज जो यहाँ पर एक तारीख़ रकम हुई है, यहाँ बहुत बड़े डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट कॉम्प्लेक्स का इफ्तिताह हुआ है। तो ये सचमुच ये लद्दाख यूटी के लिए एक तारीख़ है और हमारे मुल्क के लिए भी एक अहम चीज़ है। तो मैं इस तौर पर दोबारा लद्दाख के लोगों को आम तौर पर और जुडिशल फ्रेटर्निटी से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले लोगों को ख़ास तौर पर शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ।